What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We are back here on Stone Valley. It is Monday, September 21st, and this here is episode 36. Welcome to anybody that's new, just checking us out for the first time. Almost missed the turn. I just want to go down here. We're just going down here to go check on the sheep, see how they're doing. The rain's almost about to stop. We're just waiting on the rain to stop here. We get busy doing some harvesting and stuff like that. Yeah, if anybody's new out there, you guys like just hanging out, playing farm sim and stuff like that, I do live streams every other day. Sometimes, back to back days. I used to do it every day, but new baby and just family and stuff like that. But I try to get on here and play. But yep, this is episode 36. So anybody out there new to the channel, go back and watch all their stuff if you want to get all caught up. What's up, William Eckhart? How's it going? Eckhart? Is that how you say that? Hopefully I'm not killing your name. Welcome. What's up, Young Gun? How's it going, dude? You say, is that a new truck for console? Yeah, this is that TLX 2020. You said good. Oregon Tree? Good? No? No, I'm not killing your name. Or no, I'm not saying it right. You said I'm not new. I thought the name was familiar. You probably haven't been on that many times. If you're on a handful of times, I usually do a pretty good job of remembering people. Yeah, so let's just check this out real quick. I just wanted to come down here and check out how the sheep are doing. Looks like they're starting to do pretty good. There's how many sheep? 200. Is that what we have? 202. They bred a couple, so they're doing really good. They just got a nice little shower, so everything got wet. We did a good job as soon as we got done in the nighttime with harvest and a few more chores and whatnot, and try to keep the biogas plant going, until at least midnight. We actually had quite a late night, and then closer from here. We had quite a late night on here, and then at midnight we slept 8 hours and started again at 8 o'clock. So right now it's 8:23. You said what's new on FS 19, like new mods? Oh man, there's new stuff every day. Check out Mr. Sealy P. He does all the mod review stuff, but the stuff that I'm pretty excited about is like that new John Deere sprayer, which I haven't downloaded that yet. I did download that new Stara sprayer, fertilizer spreader, and I did download that new John Deere planter, which is awesome. But yeah, there's he said, what the frig? And he said, not killing me. Gotcha. You've not played for a long time? Hey, what's up, Infinite? How's it going, dude? What's my PS4 name? It's You Get Smoked 503. So YOUGETSMOKED, like smoked 503. Can I have mod? What do you mean, mod? You have to go into Mod Hub, download mod. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to go buzz over to the pigs. I think the pigs might need a little bit of work. I just want to check them out real quick. We're still waiting on the rain to stop too. You said, have I got the new DB60 and the deer sprayer? No, I haven't got the deer sprayer. Which one's that DB60? Is that truck? Oh, mod on my channel? Oh yeah, it's gonna take a little bit for you to earn that still. But you're on your way there, Young Gun. You just gotta help support my channel and spread the word and stuff like that, and be on here all the time. But I'm always keeping an eye out for you there, Young Gun. You're on my list. You said he is new. Oh yeah, that DB that okay, so that new planter. I didn't know that was that DB60. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Thing's pretty sweet. I think on my man, I'm still pretty torn between. He said, "LOL." He said you've been watching every upload for the last 4 months or something. Yeah, it takes more than just watching my videos. You know, last time you were on, you were kind of rubbing some of us the wrong way, to be honest, with all your boasting and bragging that you were doing and stuff. That's not the right attitude to have. So once I see the right attitude, then you're on the list for sure. It's just you gotta be able to represent my channel, and how you were being last time is not how to represent me and what I'm trying to promote here. I'm trying to be positive and not place anybody on a pedestal. And for people that are my moderators, are people that like that. Nobody ever comes and spams. Yeah, for sure. There's nobody to time out. Maybe once we get a bigger following, we'll play around with that. But yeah, so this is that planter. It's pretty sweet. You could also get the tracks for it, man, which is like super sweet. But you get like the wider tires for it. But the crawler tracks are super tight, right? So if you got like the crawler tracks like that, you can also get the optional tanks too. So the way I would run it is like with both tanks like this. So you get the extra seed and the fertilizer. And I don't really ever use the row markers on the sides here. You can get it without the row markers, or ridge markers, I mean. You can get it without, which looks okay. I always like it with it because a lot of times, like in real life, you would use that, and they work. You could use them. Yeah, it does look sick, right? But you can use that, and then you could go in here like this. Is it large tractors? Yeah, of course you could use that, but yep, here it is. You run it like with this, right? That's what I would do. That planter with this 8RX. This thing's sick too. But of course, if you want to go beast mode, you run the 9RX, which I think is awesome looking. Of course, that's the EU design, and you got the US, which just changes a couple of the markers and whatnot. Alright, so pigs need a little bit of cleaning out. I just want to get back to it. Hopefully rain will be stopping really soon. If not, I'll have to speed time up just a little bit. I just want to get busy. We can finish harvesting the sugar beets and get some of those over. I'm pretty sure the biogas plant right now would be empty. Oh yeah, so we did turn in some crops. You guys see we have $8.2 million up there now. I turned in some crops last night, enough to get us up there quite a bit. And like I did spend some more money too. We doubled up on the sheep. I bought, what else did I buy? A step deck trailer. What else did we get? Yeah, so we only have that many more sugar beets. So some of those got harvested. And then what I did actually was kind of cool. I've never done before. I just kind of had the idea. So what I did was, I'll turn those off too. um, I had the full sugar beet harvester with 45,000 liters in it, and then this was full. So when this kind of went through and trickled through, I had that 45,000 liter reserve there as well. So that was counting down, and then um, I think that went empty, and I just left it here, backed it up. Oh, I think I even put a whole nother load. Yeah, from the truck. That's right. I backed that up after and loaded that in as well. And then I must have ran through all that. So right now we're sitting at zero. It hasn't been sitting at zero very long. And we did, what did we get? We must have got $509,000 from the biogas plant because that's what we have right now. But we did pretty good. $500,000. Yeah, $509,000 from the biogas plant. I pushed it a long time without it running out. So that did pretty well there. So we're already starting off the day um, with $500,000 in the bank. We did harvest income yesterday. I turned a bunch of stuff in last night. We still have quite a bit, but we have 1.3 million bucks for harvest income, and that's pretty good. So we ended yesterday with 747,000, but we did make some big purchases yesterday, like new livestock, 1.1, almost 1.2 mil on livestock, and almost a mil the day before. But we're getting up there. We're at 8.2, and still have some stuff to turn in, but might as well bust this out right now and finish up these sugar beets. Oh, too close to that. Oh wait, no, I'm stuck on there? Oh, there it goes. I want to smash the truck. I was harvesting in the dark, man. When it was dark and storming last night, I almost couldn't even see anything. It got so dark on this map. Especially at midnight when I was doing this. Just waiting for the clock to roll over. Actually, I'm going to go down here and start. Get this one little spot. I'll go down there. Let's see, switch to the header. That lowered, and then we'll turn it all on. Excuse me. Infinite said I'm real tired. Oh, it's time for you to go? That sucks. Well, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you didn't already go. If you did, see you on the next one. If not, see you on the next one. Appreciate you stopping through. It's such a big machine. Takes a little bit to turn it around. But I do like using it with that all-wheel steer like that. So now later on we can come back through and get all this cultivated and then planted again. You know, I wouldn't mind... what I was going to say is I wouldn't mind getting rid of that Great Plains, which I love, testing out the John Deere planter. But, man, my slot count's so high, I don't think that's a good idea. William, you're out of here? All right, dude. Well, thanks for being here. Man, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't already. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, see you on the next one. I'll remember you next time. So this harvester's getting full pretty quick here. Yeah, he said I did. Thanks, man. You love my channel? Appreciate it, dude. Love the positive feedback. I really do. Take care. And that sun is out. It says it shouldn't be raining anymore. It must just be getting some little residual in that cloud up there. Looks like it's starting to break up pretty good, though. It's a crazy machine. Alright, I'm just gonna go and load this on the truck. In the truck. No, on the truck. We don't need any cab sugar beets, right? Oh, it's closed though. I had to keep closing it last night. We were running all of our crops through the rain last night, so we had to keep them all covered up. Oh, dang it, the header got it. I don't think I could unload through the... some mods will let you go through. I could unload into that with the tarp on it. I might have to back this up and then come forward again. I bent the stack. What's up, Wolf? How's it going, dude? I probably have to go off and then pull back up to the truck. Reactivate it here. It's so weird how it doesn't want to load in that sometimes. That's alright, I'll just bring it right over here to the biogas plant and dump it in. You said it's going? That's what's up. Are you working right now, or what are you doing? You know what? It's done this before, where it won't let me unload, which is kind of weird. And what I did was I backed out and I came back in, which I'm not gonna do right now. But that's kind of lame for what I was just gonna do by dumping these into the biogas plant. Yeah, so see, it won't unload into anything. I think it has something to do with this header on here, because it's a fast farm header, so I think it's mods clashing together or something going on. Every once in a while that will happen. And the first time I was like freaking out, I couldn't figure out what was going on. I just saved and backed out and came back in and went to go dump, and it was all good. So we're just gonna leave that right there. But we are gonna have to come over here and get some stuff, something to put into the biogas plant. So we're gonna come over here and get a load. Oh, you're at work. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gamer? How's it going, dude? Hold on, I'm getting behind on the comments. I'll look in a sec. Yeah, the new John Deere sprayer. Yeah, I haven't. He said what? John Deere sprayer? Yeah, did I pipe out? Yeah, the pipe was out. The new John Deere sprayer. It's like the one Millennial Farmer has. Thing's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Alright, so there's a bunch of manure in here. Oh, yeah, some sugar beets. I'll leave those in there, though. We have a bunch of manure we could dump in there. Get the money for that. I needs it. For sure. Yeah, I did come through and got everything all washed up pretty much. We do have to wash. Actually, I don't have that tractor, or that air cart washed either, but all the combines are back in the yard. Need to get sprayed. That first one you see sitting over there is all ready to go. Oh, and hey, it's not raining anymore. But yeah, I washed all of this stuff, the truck, the other truck, the trailer, both of those trailers. I got rid of the bale trailer, which was sitting back over here. We did get a step deck trailer, and that's so we could transport our cotton. Oh, I also got the big bag lifter. But yeah, all these got washed, these got washed. Yeah, this truck and trailer got washed. Everything was so filthy. William, we're back. What's up, man? Mr. Gamer said I have to go because I go to school. Oh man, no problem. See you later. Tell your dad I said what's up. Make sure you hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't. I just like reminding people. Sometimes people forget. Sometimes I'm watching videos and I forget. You said, but school is not on. You said if you make it live Friday, I don't go to school. Yeah, for sure. Well, what's today? Monday, and I'll make one on Wednesday probably, and then Friday probably. So that will work. So yeah, this manure is not as valuable as like silage, which was sitting right over there as silage. I guess I could have put silage in here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Manure's good though. I have a bunch of manure, so might as well dump a load. I think I will run a. Maybe I'll run a couple piles of silage, a couple loads of silage over here, and just use the loader there to keep the whole thing going. Sunday is the only day you get to stream. Oh, for you it's Tuesday, William. You must be in Australia or something like that, right? Yes, that's cool. Well, are you gonna stream on Sunday, Wolf? I would love to be on your streams. It's just like I wake up and then like your streams are already done. I miss them. Let's see how much silage we have in here. I forgot all about that. Oh yeah, only 790,000 liters. I'm going to try. Yep. You better try. I like when you put videos out. Especially since you're on Stone Valley now. Yeah, we're almost coming to an end. You know, I might keep this map going for a little bit, but my goal of having like 10 million bucks in the bank and having everything all kind of set by episode 40, that was my goal. It'll probably go longer. I'll probably make episodes after that. But yeah, this one's kind of getting there, and I'm still on a toss-up, right? So behind the scenes, I've been working on getting Lone Oak ready. I started seasons on there. I already have a bunch of fields planted, ready to go. Just doing like herbiciding right now a little bit. Um, Cows are on there already. Just kind of getting through it so you guys would have something to watch. But man, every time I get on 6 Ashes, I'm like, oh man, I want to play that. I was playing that last night, just kind of getting a little bit of headway on that as well if I decide to go that route. I really like Lone Oak. I know I keep talking about Lone Oak, and you know, there's a bunch of John Deere type of stuff I could have on there, which I was totally going that route. I still might keep that map going, still working on that map, and you know, maybe I'll bring that one out. But I'm really thinking about leaning towards 6 Ashes for 2 reasons. The first reason, it looks absolutely, actually for 3 reasons. So the first reason is just driving around the map and sitting in like the vehicle and like the way the mirrors look. And um, you said your Lone Oak got corrupted. Oh man, that's not good. It's like sitting in the vehicles, the mirrors and everything, the way the view looks, the way the map looks, for being like a smaller kind of English style map with like smaller fields and hedges and stuff like that. It looks and feels really crisp and nice, and that really draws me to a map. Just like this map, you know, you look in the mirrors, everything is really nice and crisp. You could use the mirrors really good. If you go to like Lone Oak or something like that, or a majority of their maps, you have like upside down trees and different stuff like that in your mirrors, and that's not useful. So like the crisp view of everything is really nice, and Lone Oak's not that bad. It doesn't glitch in the map or anything from what I've noticed. Um, but man, playing 6 Ashes just looks so good. My second reason why I would like to do that is because it's just like a super nice change of pace, and I'll probably be starting it with like the base stuff they give you, which isn't very much, small little bison harvester and stuff like that, and then I'll be working my way up. It won't be seasons. My Lone Oak would have been seasons, or it will be. But I think I'm doing 6 Ashes. The third reason why I want to do that one is because that's the newest thing out, and I always talk about trying to like give you guys like the newest stuff. Maybe not quite the newest mods. More like I use some new ones, but more so is like the mods I prefer to use. Come on, there it goes. But I like doing the newer maps, so I think you guys might have to tough it out with me and doing smaller European style Let's Play on this next one. Just give us a new challenge, and it might turn out pretty cool. And then we'll, maybe on the series after that, then maybe we'll get back into doing like a bigger open American style map like this one. Hopefully, something fresh comes out while we're doing the 6 Ashes. So I went on there and I was playing around, and it's pretty sweet. It's like, using that bison harvester, it's like 4 meters wide. So it's like I'm doing a pretty decent sized field of canola. That's probably where we're gonna start. But when I went on there, I did the start from scratch, and they gave me $500,000. Bought a couple fields. One was ready, which is our main little farm area. Super basic. It's right where the game starts you. And my storyline is that somebody came by, and I had to get all the stuff out of the way because if you guys have checked out 6 Ashes at all, they have the little main farm there. You have to like sell and get rid of all the junk and stuff that's blocking your harvesters, and then I'll talk about it more later, but pretty much everything's all worn down and everything is has no gas, needs repair, and yeah, we're gonna start from there. Hey, what's up, Phil? I mean, Donnie. I still call you Phil. What's up, Donnie? He said hello from Illinois. Why are you thinking about playing Warships, Wolf? You don't want to do some farm sim? I was going to download that Warships. Actually, I saw it on there for free. I should do that. I downloaded a little beta, whatever, of that new Call of Duty. That's pretty sweet. Cold War, I think it's called. What else did I download? Oh yeah, I downloaded that Fishing Planet. If you guys like fishing games, that Fishing Planet, that's pretty cool. When I downloaded it, I didn't know it was like an online game. You said all good? How's everything? Oh, everything's going well. Just chilling out, farming. Talking about my next ideas. Oh, you haven't played that World of Warships in a while? We get that chicken pin up? Nope. It started raining on us. It got late last night. It started raining and whatnot, so I didn't want the crew out there putting up the chicken pin in the rain last night. So we're going to be getting chickens going. Man, we should do that right now, huh? I wanted to check on the animals a little bit. I did do that. See, I could just grab some wheat, and we'll set it up right down where we were talking about, down there by the sheep in that little yard. I think you suggested that, Donnie. Setting it up right down there. It's a great idea. So I'm gonna see what kind of wheat we have in here. I think for chickens you could use like wheat or barley. I'm not sure if you could use rye or anything. I usually always just use wheat for my chickens. Some wheat, almost half a mil. I think we'll take 20,000 with us. We'll bring back whatever extra. 21,000. We'll bring back whatever extra that we don't use. You say, yep, good spot? Yeah, it is a good spot. So we're gonna go cruise down there right now. I just wanted to get that biogas plant up and running over there. We'll get these chickens going. We'll let those beans dry up a little bit more. I had that rain on it, so I don't want them too wet when we're harvesting, so we'll let them dry up a little bit in that sun. We'll start that first harvester, and then we'll go. We have to wash and repair some stuff, so we'll do that. I was thinking about going that direction, like sideways on this field 29 here, because that's the next field we're harvesting. I was thinking about going sideways direction instead of long direction. That way I can catch them on a pipe out the right direction more often. was thinking about that earlier. It's like more turnaround time for them. But hey, it might be okay for them not filling up as fast. I don't... Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Took that turn way too sharp. I'm not so caught up on that. Weird. I was over a foot away. I did hit it. I took that turn too tight on the inside. I thought I was backing up off of it. Oh, I should have gone around that way, huh? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go around this way. We'll go in on the other end. I'm not even sure what chicken enclosure I'm using yet. We'll see if I can make this turn. Barely. There we go. Yeah, we'll just go out and around this way. Nice, no gate or anything. That's easy access there. So we're just actually gonna park the truck right here. I don't want to be in the way. Maybe depending on where I want this thing here. So we'll go in here to animal pins. We'll see what I have in here for. So we got the regular chicken coop and the large. This one holds 400 chickens. Let's see if I have any mods. No, I don't. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the large chicken coop, and hopefully it lets us place it here. Oh, come on. Can we put it right out here? Alright, well that's not gonna work. Unless I do a smaller one. Which that one only holds 100. I like that one holds 400. Darn. Okay, let me just go back in here for a sec. We gotta figure out where this is gonna live. I think it's gonna live like right here. Nope, that's too close. Alright, our chicken pen is gonna live right out here. Kinda sucks. It's a lot of the grass I like to mow. Can't put it out here in the cow enclosure. That'd be sweet. I don't use any of that land there. Yep, I think right here is going to be the best spot for us. See if I can... Like, what is it colliding with? Alright, this is where it's going to be, Donnie. I think, like, right... Why not? We'll just have it right here in the middle. Why not? Whatever. I can mow around it. I'm probably not even worried about that grass behind it anymore. I'll just mow, like, this whole front area again. Maybe I'll do some landscaping back there behind it or something. So, that's where we're going to have it. So now we'll have to go drive up there. There'll be some chickens put in there and put this wheat in there. And I'm just going to max that thing out. We'll just get the most chickens that we could get in there. You said better than nothing. That's funny. And usually I do roosters in there because so they say for breeding on chickens and you're doing roosters too. Sorry, they said the best ratio for roosters to chickens for breeding is for every 10 chickens you need 1 rooster. So if you have 100 chickens, you need 10 roosters, you know. But we're just going to go ahead and fill it up. We're not worried about doing any breeding. So I'm just going to click that button until we have as many chickens in there as we can. I probably should buy a couple of those. Whoa. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I already passed it. I could have cut through. Almost forgot where I put it. I need to go buy some of those egg pallets. Oh, you know, I think I did download that new egg pallet mod. Maybe I'll look into getting some of those. I think if I buy that, I can just come and scoop up the boxes off the ground with it, like it auto loads. Slow down so I'm not taking the turn at 60 miles an hour. Oh, look, our beans sprouted up right there. So that means we gotta come in and fertilize. I think everything else is pretty well fertilized. Yeah, 29's already. Let's see, fertilizing. Yeah, everything else is ready. That's the grass there. So yeah, just 31. We'll have to get on that. While we can still see the ground, yeah, I can see the dirt through the beans there. That's the best time to spray them. That way you can actually see what you're doing. Once the beans kind of fill in, it's hard to see anything. Alright, so we're going to have 400 chickens, guys, really soon. This should be enough wheat still for that, I believe. 21,000 liters. If not, we still have boatloads over there. I'll probably end up putting like a little road or something in here as well, so it looks nice. See, is that the feed over there? Yeah. So you don't have to give them anything, just feed. Or no, you don't have to not give them anything. The only thing you have to give them is your feed. You don't have to give them water or bedding or anything. Like sheep are pretty basic, just with the feed and the water, no bedding for them. And then chickens are even more basic. So, hey, nothing wrong with that. So, I think I'm just going to do a combination. They're all the same, so I'm just going to hit the button a bunch of times here. The egg and bacon area? Heck yeah. And you got the milk over there and the steak, too. You can do steak and eggs. You know, that's the spirit. You can knit yourself a nice blanket on the other side. So we'll have, besides like horses, we'll have all the animals. I didn't see a horse pasture or anything on this map yet, so not sure about that. It's just so we have some variety. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the roosters, but oh well. We got a couple roosters in there. A couple watch the Yara. I don't mind hearing them in there. Adds a little extra life to it. But I'm just maxing it out because chickens are super easy to take care of. I'm just going to hit this button really fast here. Oh, there it is, full. Pen capacity is already reached. Okay, confirm. 26 grand. It's only $20,000, and then 6 for all the direct. Yeah, so we got those couple roosters in there, and then we have a whole bunch of chickens. So they should start producing pretty quick. Oops, yeah, all the time. Just gotta back this trailer up right here. I should just let us dump it right here like this. Chickens take a pretty good amount when you first start them. But see, yep. That's funny, I said 20,000 liters too at first. That would have been like right on the dot almost. Yeah, I know what you mean about pushing the button. They totally should have fixed that. They should just be able to type the number, how many you want to buy, confirm the amount, you know, and that's it. Grass is getting pretty long already. We do have to come in and drop down some more crop too. I'm not sure what we're planting yet next. I know that we did pretty good on money on oats. I know we still will need some more straw, so maybe there's like a couple fields over here. Maybe I'll do some oats over there and we could put the straw directly into the silo. Oh yeah, that's where I was going anyways, right? Let's go drop these off. Or drop this off. And then we're going to unload this. I'm going to drop this trailer off. And then we'll switch over to a grain cart. Or a grain trailer. We'll get all set up for harvest again. Pretty good time. 9 o'clock on the dot. That is a little dirty. I think we'll wash it. This truck needs a little bit of repair as well. Not everything over here got repaired, but most of the stuff that came rolling through got washed. Everything was looking pretty filthy. And then rain came. I wanted to get a bunch of the stuff washed up before the rain came. You know, you leave everything sitting on there, some of that dust and debris and stuff on there will turn to like cement when the rain hits it. It's always good to keep all your stuff all clean. Alright, so now I'm just going to park this over here with this one. Should probably just take both trucks and trailers over. Might as well have the full capacity over there. If I need one of the trucks or something, I do have the man truck there. But I can also just drop the trailer and use the truck. You said third time I got the 5th spot on the thumbs up on the live stream. You caught? Yeah, he said it's weird. It's just your timing. Appreciate you hitting that thumbs up for me. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hook up to these. Yeah, we'll take both of these out, and then we'll grab the grain cart. I guess we don't need that right away. We should just have it out there, though. We're only going right here to 29. Let's go ahead and open that up so that's ready. I just want to park this here on this left side. Easy. This one needs some repair too. That's why it's good just to have this little toolbox sitting over here. You say you keep up the good work, they'll keep coming? I hope so. No, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the positivity. The love for the channel, you know. It goes a long way. The conversation. So yeah, not too bad. We have chickens now, we have pigs, we have sheep, we have cows. You know, as long as we can keep everything going, keep everything sustainable, profitable, this will be a successful farm. I want to set these guys up for longevity and sustainability over here. So we're just going to go ahead and run this truck down here a little ways. Probably not too far, just on the other side of the sign here. It's probably fine. Hopefully I'm not just putting these trucks like right in the way, that truck at least right in the way of the harvester. And we'll just run back over here to the yard. I've always liked the detail of these bale stacks on the sides. I wish you could do more with them. There's some... Oh, you know, that's weird. I just noticed that. I'm pretty sure before the update, there was a stack of bales that was right here. I could be wrong, but I swear there was another stack right there. Pretty sure. Unless on the other side over there. That's what it could be. Maybe it's on the other side of 3. Let me look. It's gonna bug me now. Oh yeah, maybe it's right here. Oh yeah, there it is. I was wrong. I thought that corner was right here. But yeah, they're right there. But yeah, that's a cool little detail. I don't really like the junk pile. You know, that would be it. If this was my farm, that would be going to the dump. Same with like some of this other rusty stuff. I wish you could sell those. Like I don't use those. Those are old. Those would be gone. You know, make room for all the new stuff coming in. Here's our new step deck trailer. It's one of my favorite trailers. I really like it, especially like loading pallets. It's all Everything's strappable on here. You can strap everything down, so it's pretty sweet. Oh, right. I was gonna grab the quad track and get the grain cart set up, but all these dang harvesters are in the way. Like, they got so dirty. You said I love the fact that I don't have to hear any bad language. It's refreshing that people can still converse with F-bombs. My daughter watches with me on some of the older vids, so I don't worry. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you know, I cuss. I cuss all the time. My wife has the mouth of a trucker, but I know, like, every once in a while, you know, one will slip out. I just have kids of my own, and I want kids to be able to watch my channel. So I try to have it, you know, PG. At least PG-13. Let's see, did this get fixed? Let's see about fixing this header. So that went over in the grass over there is all ready to go. Hopefully I pulled up far enough. Get that fixed. Now this one's all ready. That's out of our way. Here in just a minute, I will be getting these harvesters going. Oh, the cart's in there. Good. So I could grab this quad track. Yeah. That's what I thought you meant. You said you meant to say without F-bombs. That's what I thought you meant. You're like, it's refreshing to hear people conversate using the F-bomb. Yeah. Like, I'll still cuss, you know. I have I wouldn't say a foul mouth most of the time, but you know, I I say my fair share on a daily basis. Whoa, I oversteered quite a bit there. Let's get these hazards on just in case anybody is coming. It's been quiet though since all this lockdown. Roads have been pretty clear out here. I'm just gonna go ahead and park this grain cart right here. I'll leave those hazards on. But this thing's all ready to go. I really do love this setup. The setup is it's awesome. It's nice with all the tracks too on that. And man, the quad track is such a beast. Like, looking at it, it's like, look how high up that seat is. You have to climb way up in there. And that 20-year anniversary edition is good looking with that black, and then with the black grain cart too. It looks good. Alright, so I'm just going to go back here and get these harvesters ready. We might as well get all these harvesters ready. You said when you were an active Marine and we deployed on naval ships, it was horrible? Yeah. I'm sure it was. I'm sure there was some storytelling going on. So we'll get that fixed. I'll go ahead and wash both of these. We'll pull the header up. These things got so dirty. They sure do wash up nice though. You guys see that New Holland harvester? It's almost like this one, but it's smaller. It's not that cheap either. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get all that new Six Ashes stuff going for you guys. I sure hope you guys stick with it. I know a lot of you guys like, the bigger money and the bigger equipment and stuff like that. But it sure is going to be a little bit of a challenge getting everything going. But I do want to do like a full. It's not like a full start from scratch, but it is start from scratch mode. I only got $500,000 to buy a couple small fields. I'm using all the equipment they gave me. I did buy fuel. I did buy a fuel trailer, and I repaired my equipment. A little bit of gravel got put down, and that is all. And I think we have $14,000 in the bank, and that's all. And that's just so we can like do some stuff. Um, if we have to buy a little bit of seed or anything, like I don't even think we have a planter. So we'll have to figure that out. We'll do a little lease. I am working on harvesting some stuff right now, and we're going to be playing on normal economy. So it's going to take some time. It won't be seasons, but I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's going to be a nice little change of pace. Alright, let's go get this last one. Wonder what that tire came off of. That's a big tire. None of the equipment I have has that size of tire, not even that bud sprayer. I put those so close together. I wouldn't need it a lot. I'll have to back up to get that harvester, it looks like. Just fine, that happens sometimes. Still likes that header. There we go. I just gotta get these things all washed up here and get them all good to go. We can start harvesting some more beans. We'll at least get these guys going. We're not in a hurry. There's no rain in the forecast at all, so we'll be taking our time harvesting that field. There's no rush on it. We should be able to get quite a bit done tonight, or in this stream. I'll try to get some other stuff done. I do want to go check on the animals. I'm gonna have to get them cleaned up just a little bit. Maybe I'll save that for later. I do want to get some seeding done, so we'll get some seed put down. I think we're going to run some oats over here, and we also have to get some fertilizer going. Maybe we'll do some fertilizing. I know that's not the most fun thing to see, but it's all part of it. It's all part of the deal. We'll at least do like a headlands instead of worker off. And that field 31 over there is a big field, so it's going to take a little bit of work. He's all look good sitting over here in the grass. All cleaned up and shiny like. Yeah, those look good, huh? Boom. A lot of yellow paint right there. They're my favorite harvesters. I love them. Alright, off we go. I'm just going to send this one off right here. So we're just going to go ahead and drop the header right there like that. Try not to hit the pole, which I did. Oh, up there. Thought I cleared it. We'll unfold this first. Grab this. Fold that. And we're ready to go. Just get this guy turned the right direction here. Which this time I'm going to try running this direction. That way we just have more chances to catch the harvester facing the right direction. Which hopefully that's going to work out in my favor. So off he goes. Because you know when you first set them off and they're doing one long run, and they have the potential to fill up on that one long run, um, it's tough because if they're in the middle somewhere out there, you have to like drive way down the single lane path and back the harvester out like super tight. But if there's enough room where they can go down and back a couple times. I thought I was going to detach from that. Oh, you have to switch back. There we go. But they go down and back a couple times and kind of open up their little path. Makes it a lot easier. So if they are facing the wrong way, you can easily get in there and turn them around. I think this field does about 250,000 liters of soybeans. I think that's how many it did. So that's not too bad of money. We're not quite hitting that 2,000 mark right now with the beans. I've been seeing like a lot of 16s, not even 17. So maybe I'll wait until like the next day or so. But I want to make a big sale, and I think once we turn all the beans in, we'll be at 10 mil. But then we have so much stuff that we can still potentially like turn in and make money. So I was talking about giving myself a little bonus and taking that with me. But if I'm doing the 6 ashes thing, I'm doing just the kind of start from scratch deal, like not from zero, but pretty much a start from scratch, and we'll have to work up and like buy our equipment and stuff like that. It's not going to be super super slow because it's not seasons. I know Silly P is doing that same map. A lot of people will be doing that map, but it's just going to be my version of that map. So hopefully you guys all enjoy that series as much as you guys have enjoyed this one. The workers don't like starting on the side like this. There you go. But that map, it just looks so good. It really does. Like, I think it's all based off of real place too, like the GPS map, like Google Earth map or whatever. Um, just the clarity of the map. Just the view of it. However, how crisp everything looks. I'll show you guys when we get on there and start playing. It just has a good feel to it. It really does. It rubbed me the right way. And then again, I was like, oh, I'm going to go do Lone Oak, which I'm still working on that map. It's all seasons. Fields are looking beautiful. That'd be a fun one to do because it's seasons. You get more involved with everything, more involved with when crops are ready and stuff like that. And, you can play in the snow and you can watch your animals closer. There's different options on animals and stuff like that. I still think playing that new little small map, tight little fields and stuff like that, there's some decent sized ones. But I think it's really going to challenge us on the type of equipment we're using. I won't be using anything big, I don't think. This harvester is actually known to get around pretty well on some areas, but man, there's some tight little areas. But I could use a smaller header on this by just a little bit, and this harvester actually could get into some pretty good areas. So who knows, we might see this harvester again. Hey, what's up, Farmer Squad Rob? How's it going? You said Farmer Squad Rob. It's Farmer Squad Rob, bro. I see that. That's funny. So we'll get that folded. We'll get this unfolded. Start this one up as well. %. Man, we're looking good. So 54. That means he go down. On the way back, I'll unload him. It's pretty sweet. We're gonna run over here. We're gonna grab this sprayer. You said I noticed that this map seems a little on the dim side compared to the lighting when you go from third person to first person. Yeah, it is a little dim right now. Um, there is a cloud blocking the sun up there, so it's not as bright. It's not as bright as it normally is. Like the sun's like kind of right there, but there's like cloud cover, I guess still. I feel like certain time of the day, it's like 9 in the morning. I feel like when it starts hitting like around 1 or 2, this map actually gets pretty bright. Not the lighting's not too bad though. At least not on my TV. But it's so early in the day. All right, so we're gonna grab this sprayer, the old big brute. I think it's all ready to go. Yep, it's filled up. Even if it's sunny, same thing. Yeah, I don't know. It looks okay on my TV. Like maybe not the brightest right now, but usually, usually later in the day it gets pretty bright. Yeah, I want to come and get some seed put down too. Yeah, does this thing not have any mirrors? This thing doesn't have one mirror in it. No backup camera. Can't see anything on this thing. You see how it looks brighter in cab? It's weird because to me it looks brighter out of cab. So we'll start unfolding this. I'm just gonna wait until that first harvester is full, I think. Get in front of that stop sign there. Oh, he does say he's getting full though already. Maybe I'll just set this guy off to a worker right now and we'll see where they get. Yeah, biogas plant should be good for a while. He's about to be piped out on the right side though, so that's good. Nothing wrong with that. Just gotta find this. Oh, got snagged up on that. I thought for sure I cleared that. Not a ghost pull. Nope, that was a real one. I thought I cleared it though. I didn't look that close. I just kind of like, oh, I can make that. Just yanked it on through. I don't like that. I don't like that harvester is going on that side. I want him to go on this side. Gotta get them all going the right direction here. Yeah, you said, yeah, where you're showing us the poles where you could drive through, yeah. Which is funny because that one's not, but those the ones that are right there on that same field, those are the ones that you can drive through. Get back up here and finish getting this guy going. I just saw that harvester was going the wrong direction. I kind of want them all working downfield. Oops. Too far away. Oh, he has a full tank. I got behind, switching that guy over, so They might all get full on me, not a big problem. We should be able to get through all this pretty quick. So you have to move that harvester down over there too. He's going on the wrong side as well. You said this map has a lot of spots that workers stop working for some reason. Yeah, that does. Some of the fields aren't as dialed in as I would like. There's areas around the map where stuff doesn't even grow if you plant it. It's weird. Is that guy full? Yeah, well, we gotta switch him over. The other guy we gotta switch over there as well. Nice little load. See what are the price for beans right now? Where are we at? So right now we got 16, 17 for beans. Seeing some decent price there for sunflower. Not bad. Oats, we know we've been getting like around 1,000, 1,100 for oats. Pretty good. Good yield on that as well. And we get straw from that as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to pull up like this. I'm going to grab this harvester and drive it over to where that cart is and unload, and we'll start them off on that patch over there. Or I just take this guy and take him to that next patch down there, right? Since that guy's already going on that one. I do have to back him out though as well, so we'll see. I think I'll just send this guy down right here, and I'll go to fix him. You said coffee and almond milk don't mix too good? That's gross. I like peppermint mocha creamer. I'm spoiled. That's usually what I drink. I like a little bit of sweetness in my coffee. Alright, off he goes. This guy all sorted out. They're all going in the right direction. Like if we communicate what patch they work on, or turn left or turn right, you know, I think we would be we'd be getting somewhere with these guys, but nope, not yet. You said you're fasting, so no sugars, but almond milk is vanilla flavored, so you thought you'd give it a try. Oh man, it's too bad. I can't say I've ever given that a try, so I couldn't have told you if it was good or not. So thank you for letting me know. You're like the guinea pig. You tested it out for me. I'm gonna do a little headlands here on this end because this little end here is kind of wacky. Well, maybe it's not right here. We'll do more when we get down around that curve. Where it's flat, I think you'll be fine. So get him going. We'll make our rounds. We'll get this grain dropped off. Probably by the time we go up and around the corner, they'll need to get unloaded again. So I think they're all sorted out now. They just got to finish doing all the little patches that they're on. And then whichever one gets done first, we'll move them down there on the next end, and we'll get all this field knocked out. It's actually going pretty quick. We'll have to come through and do these little headlands on the end. Fertilizer guy is going. We'll go check on him here in just a little bit, and then we'll start putting some more seed down, I think, because then we'll have 17 to plant. We will have, we'll have 17 to plant. We'll have 6, 7, 8 to plant right there, and then we'll have all this to plant over here again. Truck is almost ready to go. Look at that guy stop. What's he doing? See, we're talking about they like to stop for unexpected reasons. It's not coffee break right now, is it? He said that's what friends are for, yeah. Testing out stuff for me. Here, check if this has poison in it first. This guy's doing. Oh, huh. Yep. That explains that. Let's see, maybe right there. Same power pole. Oh, barely missed it. Let's see, can we hit that one? Oh yeah, that one's there. But see, the other one's right back there. You gotta drive right through them. Paid break? Better not be on a paid break. Just kidding, right? Everybody gets a 30-minute lunch each day, right? Paid? Oh no, I have that backwards. Your regular breaks are paid. Most lunches you're off the clock. So you're on your own time on lunch. I'm just gonna get these little end bits here real quick, since we're right here. Just doing some of this little headlands here, just because we're gonna need to, you know, to get all this part all done. I think I'm just gonna set this guy up on this end too. Why not, right? I feel like it's getting brighter out here already. Clouds are kind of away from the sun, and it looks brighter to me already. Pretty bright, you know, good shadowing and stuff like that. Pretty good light. That red's pretty bright. So this guy's full again. That guy's gonna be full again already. It's not too bad having them separated like this, though. It's better when they're piped out the right direction, but they weren't all jumbled together, that's for sure. You know, there's that distance. You know, that one over there only has a few more passes on that strip, and probably bump him down to the very end down there. I gotta even know if we'll have to use all of the 4 harvesters to finish. Maybe when this top one is done up here, it'll just be done. No reason to drive it further down the field if I don't have to. I think the 3 will be able to get it done with plenty fast, you know. I do like being able to cruise through with 4, knock a field out in a hurry, but I think we'll be alright on that. Get through it pretty quick. Start them on the other side of the field next time? What, like over here you mean, or? Because they're going the same direction back and forth. If we're talking about them being piped out, they switch from one direction to another, just going back and forth. You know, you want to go clockwise around the field if you're to be piped out on the left the whole time. But if you're talking about over here, it's the same. Either they're going this way or that way. Like right now, he's piped out the wrong way. As soon as he turns around, he's piped out the correct way. So like, it depends on when I catch them. If I'm staying on top of it and they're not, if I would have caught like this guy when he was facing their direction, it just all depends on when I catch their fill level and if they, you know, fill up before I get to them. And they stop piped out like this guy. Yeah, the only way you can, like, so like in real life, the best way to do it would just be going around the outside all the way, right? If you can, just go in circles. Clockwise around, so you're always piped out this direction. And the inside of the field's over here to your right side there. You say, yeah, but they seem to be piped out more often on the crops. Well, we'll see on this next round if they pipe out. If they pipe out over the crops again, we'll see. I'll let them fill up over there and we'll see where they end up. Because you could be right. You might be onto something. Helper A completed their task. Who's Helper A? Hopefully, oh, 31 down there. I see you got caught up on that little area. Oops. Push the freaking quad track out of the way. This guy's piped out over the crop too. I feel like last time they were piped out the correct way. And then I had to like switch a few around. So that's not the best test. Like a lot of them got turned around once, I think. But we'll see on this guy. If he's like pretty close to the middle, we'll see which way he's facing on the next one. I'm still not sure if that's an accurate test in which direction. I think if I do that again, the accurate test would be watching which direction they go, making sure they all go the correct direction, and then watching where they pipe out. I think you said you tried that, going in circles. Way too much work. So you have to catch them to set them on the turn. Oh, yeah, you would be doing it. You would be like operating the harvester if you were going in circles. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have a worker doing it. You'd be operating the harvester yourself. Which you guys are going to see a lot of that on 6 ashes. It's going to be a lot of going in circles around fields with small equipment. Hopefully you guys all stick through it and help support the new series, but I think that's the route I'm going to take. Should be fun, should be interesting. We'll go see with this first harvester which way he's going to be facing. In or out, in or out. We have 58,000 liters on the dot in this grain cart here. Almost enough to fill up a truck. Yeah, this guy's almost done here. That won't be a good example of which way he's piped in or out. I think he should be able to finish all of that. But if that guy right there gets full before the end, he'll be faced in the right direction. Hopefully he does fill up right there, that way I don't have to turn him around. Wait for me. And he's almost full, 92%, so yeah, he would have been facing the wrong direction that time. But he was on the other side of the field as well. This guy, we did the headlands down there and then brought him down here on this side. So he was technically on the top side at first. So he might have been piped out the correct direction that time if he had not been moved. Like I said, it's like a hard way to test it right now. Won't be able to empty him all the way out, I don't think. To go fill up that truck. Yeah, the truck's just sitting right over there, no problem. A couple more passes and he'll be good to go. Let's go up here and drop some grain off in this truck. So we're just going to go ahead and pipe out. You look up there in those little mirrors so you can see your auger pipe. See it going out up there. You see when it hooks up there in the mirror. It's a good little thing. You can also turn around and see it as well. So when you're in cab and you're trying to pull up to this, you don't like crash into your stuff. You kind of tell where you're going. I think I'm too far out. So get a little bit closer there. Too close now. Still too close to it, I think. I like how you can see the grain going down in the cart though. Looks really good. That's a big auger too. I'm sure it pumps out a lot. Oh, come on. I'm all up on this freaking thing. That's the only thing that sucks about the articulating quad track. Go ahead and get this side all emptied out. But yeah, you see in the grain cart in there, you can see the grain going down. I love that window there. Really makes it nice. One of the harvesters over there has a full grain tank. So here in just a minute. Oh, this truck is full now. So we'll go ahead and cruise down here and see where these other harvesters are at. Looks like this guy's getting all set up. I'll come back and get him emptied out. He'll be on his last little bit. Oh, this guy's full. He's piped out the correct direction. That guy over there doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, we're gonna send you all the way down here, dude. We'll clean up some of this little ends here. Just while we're here, driving by. Get some of this going. And then we're going to drive them all the way down to the end down there. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to send him off right here just for a minute. He'll do this whole headland strip. And he might... Oops. Oh yeah, that's actually good. I'm going to go ahead and drive this truck in real quick. Both trucks will be full. We might as well take this one in. Like I said, we're not in a hurry. This will put us at 60,000 liters so far in this field going into the bin here. I think we still have somewhere around 400,000 liters in the bin now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We did take some in to sell though. Wanted to get us over at 8 million bucks. Just looks nicer. Sounds good. Makes you feel closer to the goal. You know, all the private investors are all super stoked. He said, I'm playing on this map, but I own no land. Well, I had to buy 8 so I can use the main farmhouse to sleep. He said, but I just do contracts. I own equipment, and I offer to service whatever the farmer needs. That's cool. Good way to go. And be all of our private investors and everybody on the farm super stoked. We have a good crew working out here for the most part. You know, they put in a good day's work. Hopefully the number 2 guy out here, hopefully he's going to be able to take over and do a good job. I think he will. I think he's more concerned about it than I am. Yeah, we'll stop in time from time to time to see how the farm is doing, but you know, we'll be out of here pretty soon, guys. Oh, that truck's in the way. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive this truck down here. Oh gosh, look at that. That's not a ghost sign either, right? That one little corner of that snagged the trailer, just barely too. Right in the way of that worker. We'll just go ahead and bring this truck down here. is almost full. Oh, that worker's almost on its way back. I bet he's about to fill up down there. This guy's on the correct side, so we might as well top off this load. Oh, he's full anyways, because perfect timing. Straighten out here for you a little bit, dude. I'll straighten out. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. I'll pull back and get under him there. Oh, without hitting him. He said not. If not, he could call my team in. Yeah, for sure. I'll leave your number in the main office there. It's going to be like the help needed. Call this number. Oh, I have to take this load in. Whoa, jackknife action there. That's weird where this trailer does that sometimes. So with this trailer load here, it puts us up to 120,000 liters that will be going in the bin. We're about halfway there on this field, I'd say, for harvest. I bet we do about 250 maybe, 230 something. Field geeks. Geek Squad. All your farming needs. Oh, huh. Almost went away without unloading all the way. I was just kind of pondering our next move that we're going to do here on this map, which will be putting more seed down. I was just kind of thinking about that. So, yep, there's 120,000 liters from that field into the bins. Alright, run the truck back over here. I'm sure we'll at least get both of these filled back up. Which, if both of these get filled back up, we'll be at 240,000 liters. It's kind of how I keep track on what we're doing off each field. Plus, write it down. It's always a good thing. Full this guy is here. I must have just dumped him out. It's pretty good. Might as well just keep him rolling though. It's nice when you can keep the harvesters going like that. Forgot this guy was right here. And then that one down there is a full one now. No problem. I don't mind a full harvester. Cab beans, right? Gotta get the cab beans going. That means we're full load. There's still room in that hopper. Why isn't it all the way full? That's like 90%, 80%. It's not 100% full. Fill her up. This guy's all done. Yeah, we're getting there pretty quick. We just got this little strip down here to do. Just gonna drive this one over here, get this harvester unloaded at least. Maybe we'll clean up these little bits on the end first as well. But this whole, you know, most of this top part of the field's done already. All the way down this, I think. You said he went with what the computer said? Old timers would be using mirrors. That's funny. I know all the new guys got all the auto steering stuff, right? All autopilot, everything. Alright, we're just gonna get all this right here all cut while we're here. It's not gonna take us too long to get the rest of this stuff done, guys. And then, oh yeah, I forgot we have a lot to plant actually, because I said we have 17 and we have 6, 7, 8 right there to plant, and then 29. We also have field 1 and 2 there to plant as well. So it looks like I have a lot of planting to do. So next time you guys get on here, I'm sure most of that planting will be done. We're gonna get started on some of that here really shortly. I'm not sure how we are on seed and fertilizer and stuff on that, so we'll check out that big Borgo seeder and air cart over there, make sure it's all filled up, cleaned up, repaired, ready to go. Just want to get this harvester emptied. Go ahead and get it out of the way. We'll just park it down the field here a little ways. I'll end up just parking them all right down here, and I'll be able to come grab them, take them right in the yard when I need them. So we'll do that. We'll leave the flashers on. Oh, I do want to fold them though, just like that. This guy's buttoning up this last little area. Go ahead and get this worker going here. I'm just going to send him down here to this far end to get busy. Don't have to worry about him for a little bit since he's all empty. There's probably going to be areas he misses down along that fence line there, but it's not a big deal. We'll come and clean it up. Alright, so that guy's all empty there. Or full, I mean, sorry. Ugh. I think that grain cart was right here, right? Yes. We'll take this down there. Good exercise. A little jumping jacks on the way over. Never hurt anybody. Alright, we're going to go all the way down here. We're going to get this other harvester emptied out. Keep him rolling. Once this harvester's done here, we'll probably drive it down that back way and we'll clean up that whole back edge they're going to end up missing over there. That's what's up. We got 6 people on still. Appreciate you guys all being on tonight. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Crazy, crazy year this year it was. Only thing out of it that I got that was good was my new baby. She is so adorable. Just pull up here without running into him. Get a little bit closer. You said I watch all these vids on farm builds and laugh because watching them put all these trees in, I'm like, oh man. Or you said that's all the slot count for me? Yeah, it's all people on PC and stuff, right, that you watch? You're talking about like FS people you're watching? Alright, there you go, dude. Yep. And they put like 100 trees in a row just for like landscaping and decorative type of stuff, and then, yep, that's the whole slot count. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pipe out here. Whoa. I barely even pushed over on the steering there. Or they do fencing, yeah. Like 3 slots, 3 slot, 2 slot, 2 slot, 2 slot, 1 slot, 1 slot, 1 slot. All the way around their whole freaking thing, depending on the fence piece. Nah, PC, that doesn't matter though. Which is crazy. That also brings me to something else too. They always talk about slot count and why certain equipment has super high slot counts and why we could have only so many bales on a map and different stuff like that. Recently, my view on all of that. Oh, there's still more I could put in there. My view on all that has definitely changed because you could buy as many bales as you want. Like, I guess I've already known that, but CLP going back over that new bale storage barn thing or whatever. You can still only make 200 bales, but you could buy bales. I guess like a while back I bought bales and I'm like, oh, I already have full bales and I could buy more bales. So I did already know that, but I never really thought about it like that. Because I'm always saying like, oh, you can only have 200 bales because that's the amount that they allow to have on your map, so it can all render all the same, and it just allows that the computing power. Well, you could buy 1,000 bales. I'm not sure how many bales you can actually buy. You could buy a load of bales, and you already have your bale max, and you can still have all those bales sitting around with no lag or anything coming from the store. So it's kind of weird. And then slot count with vehicles. You're like, oh, there's so much detail in a vehicle. A lot goes into it. It looks really good. Well, there's a lot of new mods that are coming out that look super good, even like the new John Deere sprayer, for example, or any of that type of stuff. Slot count on that is not very high, and it has a lot of detail, has a lot of options. There's like that new semi-truck. I forget what that one's called. The Urals, I think, or Ural. I think that's what that one's called, which is awesome. I want to use that one in 6 Ashes, I think. But that thing has a load of detail on it. And it's not even that high of a slot count. So I used to think that's why the slot counts were high on stuff. It's because of the detail that goes into them. Man, they're like figuring out new ways to make slot counts lower on super, super well detailed mods. And then we could do stuff. It's like kind of like, you have a certain theory on, oh, that's the reason why. Just because, that's what we came to believe, and that's what we all kind of based our thinking around, So when stuff like that comes out, or when you're like stuff like, well, if that's like that, then that means the way we've been thinking about it is entirely wrong. So that still has me puzzled on why we have slot counts like we do, and why there's like limits on bales for making bales. If you could totally just buy them in the store if you need more bales or if you want to have more bales on your map. You know, it's kind of weird. Don't fully get it. So once he turns around, I'm going to sneak up behind him there and get him unloaded. And I'll go down and grab the other harvester down there. Get him brought over. The 3 harvesters should be able to knock this out pretty well. Yeah, this field usually does pretty well. It's a nice field. Big. You know, I get through some beans, though. Alright, so he's emptied. Go head back around. Actually, I'm going to jump into this one. If I jump into here, it makes it easier for switching over. He said, what if the dark side of giants makes you pay for slot count numbers? You know, like more you pay of the pay them, the less the slot count. The more you pay them, the no slot counts they have, right? Nah, I'm not sure why. I did hear something about, you know, there's other I'm not sure what they're called, but different like people that help produce the farm sim. Ubisoft, I think, is one. I think that's how you say it. There's a few different like people that I think help fund the game or whatever, or I'm not sure, help make it happen. I hear that the new farm sim will be fully done by farm sim. There's not going to be any outside thing going on and preventing it from doing certain stuff, so it's going to be fully Giants ran. And I'm hoping with that, if it's fully ran by Giants, I'm hoping that it allows them to do certain stuff that they couldn't do before. So we will see. You have to jump over and help that. Not help, but check on that fertilizer worker guy. He did get snagged up on that end, and he's probably sitting stuck in a tree or something over there. So I'm just going to let this guy go for a sec. We'll jump over and see where he's at. Those harvesters will all be full soon. Yes, he's just sitting over here. I had a feeling. We'll come back down this end too and get this sprayed over here. It just kind of sucks doing all these. I usually do a whole headlands around. Maybe I will go all the way up and do a headlands. We'll see how far he got. I bet I have to at least do it on the other side. I usually do a whole headlands, that way I don't have to worry about doing that much overlap. You know, they have a lot of sprayers nowadays, like in real life, that if you already sprayed all that, all those sprayer heads will shut off, except for the ground that's not sprayed yet. It's all tracked by GPS, you know, within a couple inches over an acre. It's pretty close. So all those sprayer heads will be off except for that little end strip there, which would be really cool. You know, you save on so much waste, and you don't want, you know, any excess going, runoff and stuff like that. You want it all to be used and put to where it's supposed to go. Let's see how this edge looks over here. Actually looks really good. Let's see how far did he get over here. Probably only up to here. So we'll go around help him out here a little bit. This field 31 is massive as well. I'm sure it does at least like field 29. So that's not bad, 350,000 bucks per field we're probably going to get here. And we still have field 10, field 11 up there to harvest as well with the beans. We have to come back by and harvest this one as well. I think I'll be planting some different crops in the other fields though. This is a big round of beans. We had, the whole, I guess it's hard to see on that map, but we had the whole map. We had, see if it still shows it. Yep, we had all that in beans, so it's funny, Silly P's talking about doing a lot of beans. He has like these fields here and this field here, I think, in beans. But we have that, and 31 over here in beans as well. So our bean harvest is way bigger than Silly P's, which is kind of funny. When I watch his stuff looks so big to me, and I go and like kind of compare it to what I got going on, and my numbers are usually higher than his. I love the way he does his stream, or it's not his streams, but just his videos. He barely ever streams anymore. He has a couple old ones, but he does those little editing. I like how he adds the time-lapse stuff and the music and all that little stuff in there. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's funny too. I'll always compare my videos to everybody else. I'm like, oh man, those guys their videos are way better than mine. Which it's not always true. Mine might be a little rougher around the edge. It is a live stream type of deal too. But I go back a couple years on some of those guys' videos, and the way they did them wasn't any better than what I got going on. So who knows? Maybe in 2 or 3 years, I might have 50,000 subscribers as well. Never know. Like I went back and looked at some of Silly P's old videos and some of his old thumbnails and stuff like that. He's came a long way, so he didn't just jump in and start doing it as awesome as he's doing it now. He's progressed and got better as he went on. So hopefully that happens the same for us. I feel like it is. It's already getting better as it goes, and content and stuff like that, and making thumbnails. I just want to get more into the editing side and making videos on the side besides just live stream. I do like doing the live interaction with you guys, but being able to come out with some edited content with bits and pieces of time lapse type of stuff, or being able to do a whole field and come back to it and you guys not have to watch me do the whole entire field. I think stuff like that's pretty cool as well. So someday I'll be doing that. So we're almost around for this whole headland here. We just gotta do around this little fingerlet here of this land. I don't want to get all the way into that bush. Just gonna do one of these here. Oops, see, I knew I was gonna get snagged up on that. Ah, dang it. I had a feeling. Couldn't tell what was under that low-hanging stuff in there. Snags. Always more snags. I hear that's what people call, some people in Australia, they call hot dogs or sausages snags, because they snag them off the grill. Because they're good, I guess. They call them snags. They're going to snag some snags off the grill. That was a funny one when I first heard that. He's like, yeah, in Australia we call them snags. We call them sausages, they call them snags. Oh, you said how Activision messed up Call of Duty? Yeah, exactly. He said, wow. Are you talking about wow for the snags? Because some sausages sound good right now. I'll snag one of those. Yeah, we just gotta go up and around this little area here. We'll have some little waste on the inside there, it looks like. You know, I don't have a smaller fertilizer right now on here. We've just been using this one, and it's been doing really well. But again, like I said, that's why I like to go through and do the headlands first normally. Then the worker can just come up to this, 100-foot wide spread that I'm putting down here instead of going all the way into it like that. But it is what it is. We just gotta get this last little bit, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take him over to that long side over there, and he's gonna work that side. He should be able to get through it pretty well. You said you're fasting. Let's not talk about food. Aw, man. Come on, don't ruin it for us. Oh, sounds so good, doesn't it? How long do you have to fast for? I've never done fasting. I've eaten fast, but not stopped fast. Oops, not that button. Alright, there he goes, the worker. Let's see what these harvesters are doing again. Back there taking a break. Oh, he's full, huh? Yeah, these guys are almost done, though, that's for sure. Guess I should have just left that out. I don't know why I put that away. Let's get this guy emptied out. And it looks like, oh, they're all full and facing our own direction. We'll take this one, we'll clean up these little end bits here, and then we'll clear out a little spot to just drive in and get that guy unloaded. Now these harvesters are almost done down here. Already. Pretty fast. "30 days? Is that how many days you have to do it total? Is that how many days you have left to do? Or both?" Alright, so I'm just gonna clean up these little ends here. No problem there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna sneak in front of that harvester, kind of freeing him up. That way I can drive the grain cart in there and get him emptied out. You said that's the total days, and I have till October 7th. Oh, man, hang in there. A couple weeks left. Not doing too bad. Halfway. I need to stop drinking soda again soon, I think. I drank soda for years or whatever, and then I stopped drinking it for 3 or 4 months, I think, which is a long time for not drinking any, and then I started going back to it again. And I didn't really see that much change. So I didn't. Everyone's like, "Oh man, how do you feel?" I'm like, "About the same." I'm sure it's not good for me. I enjoy drinking it, I guess. Maybe I can, do it in moderation. Alright, so I'm just going to set that guy right there. I'm going to go run over here and grab this grain cart, and we'll get that guy emptied out. get that harvester emptied out as well. You drink mostly water? Yeah. Water and tea is what I like mostly. Like a green tea. I like green tea. White tea's not too bad. But like green tea, something like that, I like that. You know what, this harvester, I'm just gonna drive this one over to the truck. I think this one's about done. These two harvesters can finish up down here really quick. So we're just gonna drive this one all the way over to the truck, which needs to get filled up anyways. Helper A completed their task. Was that the sprayer already? He's going too quick over there, I think. I know doing that headlands pass around cleared a lot of that out, but he shouldn't be done over there yet. You said before you got married you were a pop drinker? You mean soda? It's so funny with the whole soda and the pop. My wife drinks soda too, but we've been talking about cutting back. She actually was mentioning it, but I was thinking I might do the same. Not like to help her. Last time we were both supposed to quit, we both did for a while, and she went back to drinking it a little bit, and then I kept on not drinking it. Just every once in a while, you know, like to get a little restart. Clear the old slate, you know. Oh man, I've been doing a bunch of cooking recently too. Man, like a while back, I got from my mother-in-law. I got a Instapot, and I like cooking. I do like all the regular type of cooking stuff. Never used the Instapot. Man, I should have been using that thing the whole time. If any of you guys have an Instapot you don't use, man, send it my way, because I would like to have a couple of them going. But man, I did a stew. This week so far I've done a beef stew, probably one of the best I've ever tasted. And I just slapped everything together with a nice little roast. Actually, what was that one? I forgot what I used for that. It was like a roast. It looked kind of tough, but man, it just fell apart. Like, stayed together while you ate it, and then as soon as you chewed it, it was just like, oh man, it was so good. And then I don't mean to be talking about a bunch of food right now either, sorry, I just thought about that. But I made barbecued pulled pork with a pork shoulder, and I made shredded chicken tacos last night, like Mexican style. Bomb, so good. It was just cool because the Instapot, I haven't used that very much. Such a good deal, man. It's like a 4-hour or 8-hour thing. You know, like doing the pulled pork. Doing that took an hour, right? You could do that. A lot of recipes are between 4 and 8 hours. And it was like falling apart, super falling apart in 1 hour. He said you plugged your ears from saying la 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 la. Yeah, sorry man, I was thinking about that earlier. It's just like all the, you know, cooking, trying new things. It's been pretty cool. That's like, man, for doing the tacos, I think I only spent like $10. We did already have the chicken, and they were frozen chicken breasts. Threw them all in there. Threw all the stuff in there, enchilada sauce, some seasonings. Set it for, it took about a half an hour to cook. Pretty good. Yep, so we're almost done out here. I'm just gonna set this guy to a worker. I do want to. Okay, so this truck is full. This harvester's empty. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and drive this on down, get it parked. Is that truck full? Oh no, it still has the one side. Well, that's nice though, with those two trucks filled up. That's gonna put us at 240,000 liters for this field. Yeah, and I think we're gonna be closer to 250. So you can finish that piece up there. All this is done well back here. Right, watch out, dude. You're all done. Go ahead and go home for the day. Once he even cut and he put his header down and started going. Yeah, there you go. Not sure what he was doing there. I'm going to go ahead and just set a worker to that guy, though, and at least start driving this one back up. Almost 2,000 here. That one's almost full. See what the cart has in it. I at least want to... I'll drive this one over and get this emptied out right here. That's what's up, man. We got 8 people on watching. Welcome, everybody. If anybody's new out there, yep, we're just farming. So if you like watching farm sim and all that, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys like what you see, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. All of that helps the channel grow. Like I say, we're over 1,000 subscribers now, and I do notice that like 55% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed yet. So apparently people like watching my videos, but forget to hit that subscribe button. Now I want to park this over here. So I just like to remind people to do so. If you like, you know, it's your choice. Does the game track money spent on workers? Just wondering. I don't know. We'll check in just 1 second. Good question. When I'm in a harvester, it lets me jump over to the harvesters faster. There, we'll see right now. We'll go into probably this one. It says workers currently hired, 1. Doesn't look like it. Not that I see. Worked time. I don't think so. That's a good one, though. Hopefully on the next game there's even more stuff to keep track of and more options, and you know, it'd be really cool to be able to do more in the field, like how you can check you know, if a field did well, or that's a spot where like your population of your seed and stuff could be a little bit higher, you know, or lower depending on the quality of your ground, high spots or low spots. You know, some spots could get a little soupier than others. You know, stuff like that I think would be pretty cool. I thought that truck was full right there, but apparently it wasn't. top this one off, or empty this out. It won't top this truck off, but we'll get this harvester emptied out. And we'll figure out what our total is here. I'm sure whatever's in the grain cart there will fill this truck up. We might be able to fill this one up with this harvester. It's close. Real close. Won't take much to top that one off. Like I said, with those two filled up, it's going to be putting us at 240,000 liters. So we could potentially have a $250,000. Switch back over and find the cart, get the trucks filled. Harvester's all parked and ready to go. Looking good. Good and dirty. So that one's almost full, 96%. That was pretty close. You said, what about the finance page? Yeah, the finances will show it, but it doesn't show like a total, if that's what you were wondering. It does show um, workers on here, I believe. Construction, land, vehicle, running costs, property maintenance, contract, other wages, other wage payment is what it is. See it down there, wage payment. So like today, doing that field, besides seed, fertilizer. Oh, sorry, we weren't even doing that, right? That's the other fields that we're gonna do. Um, yeah, besides like wear and tear on the harvesters, getting those going, and the workers, even with all that stuff, um, is only about 10 grand. So if we're pulling 250,000 liters off of that for $10,000, it's well worth it. So yeah, it shows it in the shorter term. I was thinking like overall how much money I spent, I guess is what I was thinking about. So we'll go ahead and get this piped out. We got 20,000. This one's full. I just wanted to double check. Those are both full. And now that one's full as well. And what that means for us is that we have 258,782 liters. Let me write that down really quick. So yeah, 258,782. Not bad. Alright, so we're gonna run this up, get this dumped out in the silo. We'll bring those other trucks over, we'll get them dumped out. That way just all of our beans are in the silo, all stored properly and well kept. We'll see how many we have in the silo after that. And then I think I want to bust out the Borgo Paralink hoe drill seeder with the air cart there and the quad track and get that all cleaned up and repaired and if it needs it, and seed and fertilizer put in if it needs it, and we'll start getting some seed put down. I'll have to turn around over here. those trucks. Yeah, not bad though. 250,000 liters off of here. You know, so just right there, we're looking at, you know, 300, 325, maybe 350,000, depending on what we're getting at the sell point at the time. You know, if we end up getting 1,000,000 liters, we're looking at, you know, 1.6 mil for it, pretty much, if we're doing that. You know, if we're doing it like that, if we're doing 1,000,000 and we're selling it for 1,600 for 1,000 liters, we end up with 1.6 million. So if we end up hitting 1,000,000 liters in the bin before we go to sell, it's kind of a way you can judge how much you'll get off your whole load there, you know. 1,000,000 liters is a lot. I think we have 1.1 or 1.2 million liters of beans on my no man's land map. That's where we plowed the whole entire map into a field. Limed, fertilized, planted beans on the whole entire thing. I was playing with some guys the other night. I was telling them about that. They're like, "Oh man, that must have been lagging out so bad." It wasn't. I wasn't using any kind of crazy mods. Just all the in-game, not in-game stuff. Sorry, but I was using like the Big Bud 747s and like that big Borgo seed drill over there. I was using that, and the Field Creator Pack mod plow. That's about it. Lime spreaders. Not even that that Bergman TSW. I wish I would have had that, but we used the regular in-game lime spreaders. It was a lot of work. Took about 48 hours. Doesn't lag at all. We had a whole bunch of people get on there and a whole bunch of equipment on there. You know, a bunch of harvesters, 6 harvesters on there. Those S790s. And yeah, not a problem. Very little lag, if any, at all. It's not like when DJ Goham did it and he was using a 4-meter plow that was turned into a 2,000-meter plow, you know. His thing was, I bet his computer was screaming at him. But nope, I did all console version. Everybody said when you cut the signs down and do all that on No Man's Land, everything would like freeze up. You know, you might get blue screen on your PlayStation. Nope, not a problem. I was like, cool, I'm gonna try. You know, I cut everything down, flattened out rock where I needed to, filled in the lake, planted over that, did all of it, you know. I just kept on going, kept on going. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna end up finishing this whole thing. And then I shared it with you guys, and sharing it with me pushed me to wanting to complete the task. Which, like, in all honesty, doing a Let's Play like this is actually way more work than that. It's just, you know, doing random stuff on a map like this. Not random, but having a variety of stuff on a map like this kind of breaks up the monotony of just doing the same thing over and over again. Which should just be going around and around and around and around and around that field very slowly. We plowed the whole thing at 9 miles an hour, by the way. Oh, what do we have at the silo now? Oh, for beans, we have 540,994. And I do see 1617 on there still. But yeah, not too bad. Let's go over here and hook this up and see what we need to get for this going. That's what's up, man. We got 8 people on here watching. Appreciate you guys all being on tonight. This thing does need some fuel in it, but it still has quite a bit. I'll hook up to this air cart and see what we got in the tank here. There we go. Yep, soybeans are low, and fertilizers pretty low. I only have to fill up that fertilizer every other time we fill the seed. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this thing out in the field like this. Should be fine right here. And I'm going to go ahead and pipe that out back there on the air cart. Get that all ready. I'm just going to leave this sitting right here. I'll have to run in here and sneak through here. I grab one of these tractors and might even have to get more seed and fertilizer. We got the seed and fertilizer right there in the Kinsey carts. No, I'll grab this other one. This one is just begging to be used. So yeah, we'll grab these Kinsey carts. I do like these auger wagons quite a bit. The Kinseys are nice. This one should be the seed. Okay, that's right, 16,000. That's not bad. Maybe we'll just use that, what we got there. Nah, since we're doing it, I'm just going to go ahead and we'll fill this up. And I just want to make sure that air cart gets all the way filled up while we're at it. Might as well. We'll go ahead and spend some more money on some seed here. Seed's not cheap. 13 grand right there just to top that off. Man, all you gotta do though is you gotta pipe out with your auger. This is the best way I found. You know, you can drive this part right here. You can drive this up to one of the multi-fill stations. It works okay, but I find this being the best way. You just drive this up like this until it's over it, and it's gonna take it all the way in. Let's go up here and see how it's looking. Fill it on up. The Kinsey fills it up quick too. Getting all of our seeds full. And then we just have to put our FOSS and stuff up front here. So all we have to do now, we're just going to jump down this way. We have to jump in here. And then we just need to move that whole pipe over. I'm on the wrong side here. See how it moved over now? So that's not lined up anymore. And it moved to the front couple tanks here as well. See, it took a lot of it. I think it could have filled it up with what it had in it. I think what we're going to do as well, so next time next time we grab it, this thing is just full. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it up. It'll cost a little bit more on seed this time. But it's not a big deal. We use it. See, 24 grand plus 13 grand, so 37 grand. 37,000 for seed, but it goes a long way, you know. I planted so many fields with that Borgo before it got filled up. And really what I have to do is I have to come back through with the seed fertilizer. If that tank is full, I could go 2.5 times of filling before I have to fill the fertilizer side up. Oops, which I don't mind because the fertilizer is sometimes the more expensive side. Like there's only 7% here. Let's see how much this costs to fill. And then we'll fill up that Borgo air cart, and then we'll fill this up again. Just like I said, so next time it'll be all topped off, ready to go. But fertilizer's not cheap. But it takes money to make money. Every once in a while we have to kind of bite the bullet and spend 50 grand like that almost on fertilizer. But then we're going to come right back over and spend almost that again after we fill this up. Oh, that's not true because oops, too far. There was already 5,000 liters, I think, in there. So we're not going to have to fill this up right now. I guess we might as well. We're pulling it around. I usually like to store stuff filled. That way if I need it, it's ready to go. Just like a lot of times, I guess like my fuel's been kind of slacking recently, but usually I like to have stuff cleaned, repaired, fueled, filled, everything, so when you go to grab it, it's all ready to go for you every time. It's like putting the tools back in the right place. Makes a load of difference. So let's get this parked back over here. Just like so, and then we will, I think we'll cruise on down to over to 17 over there and see about getting some oats planted. I think that's the way we're going to go with those fields. Get a bunch of oats going. They yield well. This tractor I'm just going to leave right here in the yard. Alright, so now this thing's all filled up. Just need to put that little conveyor. I believe this one's a conveyor, not an auger. Yeah, it's a little conveyor belt inside of there. Takes it right up. The old style ones were augers. So we just get in here. Go ahead and fold that away. There it goes, closing back up. Let's tow this on over to 17 over here and we'll get busy. Should have plenty of fuel. It says, you know, we're under a half tank here. But this thing actually has a big old tank on it. Takes a long time to get us all the way down. We're gonna go ahead and jump out here on 17. Shouldn't take us too long to knock this field out. Get her all unfolded here. Thing sure is good looking, huh? It's a beast. 100 feet wide. Crazy doing that in one pass. That's a half an acre across right there in one pass. Oh, not soybeans. Turn that back off. I want to do oats. So I just need to back up and drive back over that little bean area I just did there. So go ahead and turn that back on. Yeah, it's always a good rule of thumb to double check what you're planting. Getting some oats going, guys. I love it. Just gotta be careful on this little end here. I don't want to plant into our neighbor's field or our own on this other side. Oh, that looked good. Look at that. Look at that. We got it. We got it. Getting her done. Planting oats. I like harvesting oats. If you guys haven't tried oats yet, it's nice. Rye wasn't too bad either, but oats is the way to go. We'll slow up that hill. It's a pretty steep angle on that if you really think about it. A big old thing to be hauling up that hill. Even the slightest hill slow this thing down. Has plenty of horsepower. Plenty of horsepower. Just gotta watch this little turn here with this power pole. Oh, should be about right. Almost. Should back it up a little bit like that. little bit like that. Yeah, that should do it. There it is. You get straw from oats? Yes, you do. Yes, you do get straw from oats. And I have plenty of straw right now, but the cows have been taking a lot, especially that new upgrade on the cows that I did over there. There's a lot of cows in there now. Um, I still want to get them all kind of topped off on the bedding. I wouldn't mind doing at least another field or two. So like this field here, then 6, 7, 8. I'll probably collect all the straw from that. I did get rid of the baler. I wasn't going to do any more bales, but who knows, I might buy a different baler and maybe we'll do a little bit more baling. We've only done 1,200 and something on this map. Well, at least after the update, we're probably closer to 1,500 in total before the update in this now. Over 200 hours played. It's quite a lot. That's the comparisons. It took us 48 hours to clear No Man's Land. Mostly myself, by the way. Which this map has been totally just myself, besides in-game workers and stuff. You said big bales this time? Oh, those were big bales, buddy. All those bales I was spitting out, all 1,296 big bales or whatever we did on this farm that I have on there. All 1,500 or all? Oh no, sorry. Before the update, I was using that Crone, that Straw Harvest DLC. I was using that Primos 5000, or no, I was using that whatever the baler is for that. The Primos 5000 is a pelletizer. But I was using the baler from that for the first only 165 or whatever I did. All that 1,200. There, we'll look real quick. What was it? 1,296 bales created. It's a lot. So with that 1,296, those were all big bales. And with the big bales, it actually only allows you to have 180 bales out, not 200, because you could do 200 regular ones. It's just kind of weird. Again, if it could only render 200 things, I think it's more allows you to have a certain amount of capacity out at once. I bet that's all it really is. Because if you could have 200 4,000 liter bales, what is that? 800,000 liters? So maybe that's like the capacity allowed. So 180 bales probably adds up to about that same, right? I know I'm dragging this on the ground here. I just didn't want to pick it up. I have fast farming gauge. If I pick it up, I'll just have to re-engage it. So every once in a while, I'll just drag it around like that, and then just turn it back on, and off we go. It sure is the way to drop seed down though in a hurry. This thing will plant the field in no time. I've been using that Vaterstab, the in-game. I think it's like 80 feet long or wide. That one's really nice too. Like, I don't mind using that one at all, and that's just in-game. This whole bit right here is all done. And maybe I'll just start going around it again. Go around and around. Round and around. Yeah, I never noticed how much of a hill is back here on this field. Maybe I did last time. I don't remember thinking about it though, but it's pretty steep back here. For it looking like a pretty flat field, sure dips down pretty heavy down there. So a lot of these fields are pretty flat. But man, some of them have a little bit of elevation change there, which is good. I don't like when it's too flat. Kind of makes you think about the direction you want to travel. And you want to on the flat you want to be coming up, and on the more downhill part you want to be going down, right? Instead of going up that and then across the flat. Yeah, if I had to guess for all the beans that we still have to harvest, I bet we're looking at 750,000, maybe 800,000 liters. That's pretty good. And then with that, 250, what did we get? 258, 782 that we harvested tonight. We're looking at 1,000,000. It's all of our fields combined. Oh, that's not true. So that's all of the fields that we have still left to harvest, plus what we did tonight. That doesn't count the 300, and the other night we did 365 plus or whatever. That was off 17, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2 down there. So with what we harvested tonight and what we still have to harvest out, there's a mill, and then we're probably at 800,000. So we're probably 1.2 mil. That's a lot of beans. So after getting all those beans harvested and sold, that whole portion of that, we're probably looking at about $2 million. So that's not bad. Like I said, right now we have 500. What did I say? 500 and what? 540,000, almost 541,000 liters in the silo right now. And I did just do a couple loads of beans last night. So that was another 160. We would have had 700,000 liters in there right now if I wouldn't have sold any. So that's pretty good. Gosh, this thing does such a good job. I love it. This field's not the biggest field. At least in my opinion, it's not. It's definitely not the biggest field. That's a fact. But some people think fields like this size are big fields. After doing so many big fields, this field's a nice little manageable size field. I just love that you could get a field this size knocked out in this amount of time with this, with this type of seeder. And Mike Mitchell on their farm, they have 6 or 7 or 8 of these things. 80 footers though, and they're pulled around mostly with 9RXs on all of them. There's a couple they run Fendt 1050s on, but almost all of them are ran on either 8RX or a 9RX type of thing, or a 9RT. A lot of them. But you guys know the 9RX is badass. Like I say, it's probably the most badass tractor in the whole game. Alright, so it looks like just one more nice little pass here. We were able to cruise through the little uphill portion quite a bit. Once it started to get further up here is where it started to get really steep. And since we did those couple passes around the outside there, by the time we were getting up to the top of the strip, we were all good to go. Am I missing any? Oh, no, sure didn't. We're good to go. But I think that's going to bring us to an end on this episode. It actually went a lot longer than I usually would do it, but I was having a good time. I wanted to get some stuff done for you guys. I really greatly appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Please help the channel out and subscribe if you're new and you like farming and like hanging out and having a good time. Yeah. And if you liked what you saw tonight, please help out. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And until next time, I really, yep, I'm having a blast. 6 Ashes coming up soon. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all that. That's going to be a lot of work. But I think that's where we're going. Yeah, see you later, Donnie. I appreciate you being on. I appreciate all the conversation. You're awesome. Take care. I will see you guys in a couple days, most likely. All right, well, stay tuned. A lot going on. A lot more to come. See you later.